It's back to school time, and we all know what that means. People go back to school. Houses clear out, and today we're going to talk about that on True Comedy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to True Comedy Hello, everyone. Welcome to True Comedy Podcast. I'm Nicholas Finch. Stop laughing at me.
And I'm Kirstan, Cunningham. And today we're going to talk about reasons we've wanted to go back to school. Like, I know for some people that could be kind of, like, summertime's happened, you've enjoyed it back in those college days. Why did we want to go back?
Newsflash, folks. Hot girl summer is over. Well, it's almost over. Got 2 weeks left for our college kids. And for some folks, it's already over.
I mean, for some folks, it should have been over before it began. Let's just be honest.
I mean, if you want to call a spade, yeah. But I'm just saying, I like my summer. I like summer. It's a good time.
Yeah, everybody just lives their life, living your best life.
Live your life like it's golden.
I'm just letting my light so shine. Let the Lord use me.
This. I remember when you approached me about this idea, talking about back to school. I'm like, how in the world are we going to talk about back to school? But we have lived a life where everything that we've done is pretty hilarious, including why we want to go back to school.
Right.
I don't know how many you came up with. I got 8 on here, but I'm pretty sure we'll come up with more as time goes by.
And I think the good thing, kind of why this hits really, really home with us, because we are married to educators.
Absolutely.
The best and the brightest in the world.
And you want to know what? This is going to be one that's not already on my list. You want to know why I'm glad school back in?
Why, Nick?
So that power bill will come down. That air conditioning ain't running all day.
Yes.
The power bill goes straight down. But that's adult stuff. Let's talk about why we liked it as kids. Okay. What you got?
So my very bottom of my list, I really did like to learn. So I liked going back to school to learn things.
You want to...
I like books.
That's interesting because I liked learning. Like, I like learning new things, but I still hate to this day sitting in a classroom.
Okay.
Like, I can't sit there and listen to somebody talk to me for 50 or 90 minutes, depending on if it was Monday or Wednesday.
Right.
I mean, Monday or Tuesday class.
It's okay. It's clear you barely learned your days of the week.
Yeah. I learned those in elementary school and forgot them, but I just hated sitting there. But I can understand. I like learning new things. I'll teach myself if I have to with little pointers, but just like sitting in a classroom, having to be there, I hated it.
I'm not going to say I enjoyed it, but I just think I was fortunate enough to have some really great educators that hated the mundane, everyday teaching, getting up and lecturing. So it kind of made it a little bit more interactive. And also, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I sat front and center in every single class because I didn't want to fall asleep. And so I felt like I would be embarrassed if I fell asleep in front of the classroom.
Well, see, that's the problem with me. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter where I sat. Like, if I was sleepy, I was going to fall asleep.
You ready to go night-night?
Yeah. Everybody go night-night. I'd be so embarrassed. It's just like, why am I sleeping in class? I'm paying to be here. You want to know what? Why? I don't understand why we have an attendance policy if we're paying to be in the class. I feel like if they have our money, they should just let that should be the end of it. If we flunk, we flunk. Take my money and get out my life.
I guess they're just trying to teach us to be more fiscally responsible. Unless her name is Sally Mae, because Sally Mae ain't teaching nobody to be fiscally responsible.
Only thing Sally Mae's teaching you is how to pay your bill to her once a month, and it's gonna be something you cannot possibly afford.
Correct.
One thing, because we got to college in 2007.
Why you have to tell all our business?
It is what it is, bro.
Okay,
We old. That was 12 years ago, by the way.
I have a math degree and I just struggle.
But one thing that I liked coming back to college too was better internet.
Okay.
Because you go home. I mean, you're in college and you can go on all the websites and stuff and watch the YouTubes and
the YouTubes.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I know I said it like that. The YouTubes and just all, watch videos and stuff and play play with your friends online and your gaming. Then you go back home into the country, and it's just barely quicker than dial up. It's just you can forget about watching Netflix and Hulu. Like, it ain't none of that. So the internet, and some people who are at UWA right now or at their college right now might think this is not good internet.
School internet sucks, is what they're saying.
The school internet sucks. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you were going to school in 2007, you were going from awful UWA net or whatever it was called back then, Tiger Net or whatever it was fantastic. So, yeah, better internet when I got to school.
Okay. See, for me, if you know me, you know, as Nick knows, that I had a fantastic summer job. It helped me just to be a great person. It has empowered me to be the man I am today.
But
I was so ready for them 10 weeks of summer camp at the YMCA to be over. Oh my goodness. Like, I thanked the Lord I got to leave a little bit early for my preseason responsibilities at school, because I needed to get away from people's yelling, Mr. Kirstan, can we get in the pool? Mr. Kirstan, she did this. Mr. Kirstan, he did this. If y'all don't shut up. This is about that time. Oh, I couldn't say shut up at that summer camp, so I apologize. But it was about that time when school was ready to get back in, and I just had to go, or I was going to catch a charge.
Catch a charge?
Like, yes, it was that time also, like, parents show up trying to fuss at you because everybody's hot. It's Alabama. It's hot outside. I worked outside basically 7 hours a day, every day, for 10 summers. Tempers got to boiling. I was ready to go. I had to go.
I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. And I'll be back to hold you down. I don't want to leave.
You can stop now.
I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. Okay, so 6 and 7 are on my list, kind of go hand in hand.
Okay.
We were band students. So, one thing I liked about summer being over was coming to band camp. That's an exciting time.
Yeah, it was.
And it is because when you get to band camp, you get to see your friends that you couldn't talk to. Because, again, coming up, you couldn't just call people or you didn't have text plans like you do now.
No.
Because the internet was bad, the text plans weren't good. You still had to have minutes on your phone. Like,
yeah,
I know. I hate that we sound old, but the difference between 2007 and 2017, or the difference between 2007 and 2012, or 10, was such a monumental difference. You had to get to band camp. Man, I ain't heard from you all summer. How you been?
Oh, you are coming back to school. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, what happened to so-and-so? Man, I heard. Hey, you got to go on speculation because you ain't seen nobody. You ain't heard from nobody. Nobody posted on Facebook, like, here's what I'm doing. What Instagram wasn't a thing. Neither was Snapchat because the internet wasn't good enough to do them.
True.
And that's crazy to think about. Twitter wasn't until 2006, but it didn't get popular for other people till like 2009.
True. And like, you didn't have the ease of access to do this stuff on your phone.
Right.
Like, you try taking a camera phone picture in 2007 and uploading it. I want you to go back, for people that have had Facebook that long, go back and look at those pictures.
Oh, they're
hot
hideous.
Garbage. You would get SMS with your text message notifications when people would tag you and stuff. I remember distinctly with a flip phone, opening it up, seeing that I had a text message notification about something on Facebook, having to pull out my computer, laptop, that weighed about 20 pounds, plugging it up, waiting on it to turn on, logging into the internet, then logging into Facebook to see what foolishness someone tagged me in so I could untag myself.
Now,
my computer might as well have been in a book bag. Or like a briefcase that you had to plug up and have a hamster on the wheel.
Man, I had that old Acer.
Yes,
Acer
everybody
laptop.
had an Acer laptop.
Look at where we.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't able to have a nice Lenovo computer.
Somebody giving like, I got me a Dell. Dell.
Okay, number 2.
What are you doing?
I ain't calling names, but hopefully they listening.
I got me a Dell laptop. Lenovo.
Oh Lord.
What you got?
Well, my number 8, I love these two people with all my heart.
Oh.
And I'm so happy these two people consulted the Lord and created me. But I was so ready to get out that house, to get off that plantation and get down to Livingston to go to school during the summer. Like, I love my parents. You just got tired of them fussing. Got tired of having to do stuff because you're so used to that own independence at college, at school, whatever you're doing. You're just used to being on your own. Then you got to move back home, and it's always that first time moving back home. Now working in higher education and telling parents, to expect change when your kid comes home. And knowing people have said that to my parents, and then having a flashback to what I was like, yeah, there's a lot of change. I don't want to listen to nobody. I thought I was grown.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it.
Legally, I was.
Yeah, legally you were, but and think about it. That's that independence. Like, I don't have a bed.
INDEPEND.
I'm glad you did that because I cannot spell that song. I cannot do that song. Like, anytime somebody tries to give me, hey Nick, sing Independent. Nope, I cannot spell. Although I use that Gwen Stefani song to spell bananas. That's a true story. I cannot spell bananas without singing.
Yikes.
And anyway. But yeah, you go home that first summer. First of all, I got bad attitude anyway. That's just how I'm better now. I'm better now. But when I was younger,
you just spoiled.
Yeah, but when I was
to get in your way.
Oh yeah. So think about when you've gotten your way for a full year of college, and then you go back to Todd Town. You thinking you about to do what you want to do.
Come in their house anytime of the night, or day, doing what you want to do.
Hey, let me
sleeping how long you want to sleep.
Let me stop you right there. It ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on in Todd Town for me to be coming back at 2 in the morning. Bruh, that'd be like, oh my goodness, Nick, you were out late. It's 10.
I was just down the street.
Bruh, if I'm out
I was on the front porch.
If I'm out at 2 a.m. in the morning, I'd have fell asleep at somewhere. That's all that happened. Hey, it's 2 a.m. Where you been? I was sleeping in the car because that's about all I do. About all I can do.
The Elantra was just real comfortable. I just sat down. I was just meditating on the Lord and all He has done for me, and I fell asleep.
I was in my car praying. I went to the church. I was just sitting outside. There wasn't nothing else to do.
Number 1 or number 2? Which church?
Two.
Number 2.
Number 1 is that's on Hebron Road.
Okay.
But yeah, it wasn't nothing to do. But my smart mouth, bro.
See,
listen,
Jesus,
listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
I am 30 years old. Do you want to know what age I finally got my act together? When my parents won't snap on me?
29 and a half.
30. I was 30 years old in 27 days.
I'm laughing because it's true for me, too. I just have to keep my mouth closed. I love my mama and my daddy, but I do know what the back of a hand tastes like.
Ooh, man. It tastes like whatever.
A back of a hand.
Yeah, it don't taste well. I can promise you that.
Nope.
Hey, you know.
My parents love me. They really do.
It's kind of one of those things
they
where
spare the rod and they beat the child.
Spare. Don't be mumbling now. We just got direction to not mumble.
My bad. But look, I'm going to piggyback off of parents fussing. You kind of hinted at this. I'm going to go ahead and do my number 7 before I forget. The first time I came home from college, well, no, even some more backstory. So I have 2 younger siblings, a wonderful sister named Kayla, and an awesome big little brother named Corey. And me and Corey shared a room for forever. Well, my first time coming home, Corey decided Kirstan ain't got no room no more. And I know that grammar was horrible, but that's how it was explained to me. Corey took my bed apart.
Oh.
Hid the pieces throughout my parents' house.
Oh.
Hid in all the clothes I had left there. Just really made it super uncomfortable for Kirstan to come home. So I just loved going back to college, having my own room. Until the summer I came home from college and got the lovely privilege of building my own room. Then I didn't miss sharing a room with Corey no more. We built an addition onto the house.
Oh no.
And yeah, that's where Kirsten's room went, in a new bathroom and a laundry facility. It was not fun. But I appreciate it now, because now when I go home, we always got a place to sleep.
So you had to
Build my own room.
You know what though?
I wanted it.
What a blessing to be able to have learned how to build a room.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you don't ever have to use it again.
So if you need any sheetrock hung, any wiring done, any plumbing done, don't call me.
Don't call me. Hey, and don't think he gonna do it for free if you do call him.
No, we gonna write a big check.
Yeah. Folks will do you like that too. Like, hey, you got this new skill. Let me get that for free. But we folks be on Facebook talking about it all the time. Don't let your friends use you.
I'll let the Lord use.
I have no idea what that has to do with being back to school.
But I don't know. Get your clear book bag ready.
Backpack. You know what? Clear book bag. I'm glad you pointed that out, because one reason I liked going back to school was new stuff.
Yes,
new stuff. This goes for all levels, man. Mm-hmm. Finally, you go when you're in elementary school, you got the new crowns, you got the new backpack,
the best mechanical pencils,
the top of the line mechanical pencils. Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm glad you pointed that out. My mom wouldn't let me use mechanical pencils till I was in 5th grade.
Is she afraid you're gonna stab yourself and get lead poisoning?
Well, it would make more sense to make me use. It'd make more sense for me to use a mechanical pencil than an actual wood pencil. But I think it's just because, I was bad and reckless and careless, and mechanical pencils ain't cheap.
They sure. Did you have the pencil store, that thing, the little closet at your school where you could go buy things like erasers and paper and like all these like pencil grips and stuff? The only way I ever bought stuff from the pencil store was if I found change from doing laundry. Because my dad was the world's worst about leaving money in his pants. And that's the only reason me and my siblings did laundry. Because we would collect all that change.
Yeah, I watch clothes pop.
Even better, we start vacuuming and cleaning up, reaching our hands down in the couch cushions, pulling out all the change, going to the pencil store.
I used to love the pencil store, man.
Okay. The one thing about new things just in general. To this day, there's only one type of loose leaf paper I will use. Like, I have a math degree from UWA, and that's one math problem takes up 10 pages of paper. You use a lot of loose leaf paper. Staples has this college ruled paper that I promise you, one year I was told they weren't going to make it anymore. So I spent about $30 on paper. I mean, hundreds of thousands of sheets of loose leaf paper. I've been out of school for a quick minute now, and I think I still have 1 or 2 packs of that paper left in my house.
Man, how crazy was it? We must have been some kind of special nerds to get so excited.
We've already established I'm not a nerd.
Okay, anyway. We must have been some kind of special nerds to get so excited about having new binders, loose leaf paper. I got tab dividers. Bro, I was so excited when I got my tab dividers. In high school.
That just used to be the thing. And I just blame my not so mild OCD for all the stuff that needed for organization. But I really just probably a nerd.
Hey, you know what? That's okay.
It is.
The first step to overcoming your nerdness is admitting to it, even if you don't want to overcome it.
I mean, why overcome?
Hey, you know what? Speaking of more new stuff, now this is for college, because in high school, I don't know what y'all did in Montevallo, but in Clark County High, in Clark County school system, we wore uniforms. Oh, no. So if anything, only thing I had to be excited about for clothes was that fresh crease in my khaki pants, and if I was going to wear a royal blue shirt or a white shirt the first day of school. Okay. You didn't wear navy the first day of school. It was either the royal blue or the white. Okay. So for college, what I was really excited about was being able to wear some new clothes, like that first Chicken Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Everybody's packed.
You dressed up for 2 days in that first week. You dressed for the first day of class, and you even wore that to band. And you're like, look how fly I am. And then and then you dressed up for Chicken Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You almost being your Sunday best for Chicken Wednesday,
Chicken Wednesday might as well have had a catwalk down in the middle of the cafeteria because everybody was trying to show off their clothes.
And it was only the first one.
Yes.
Like, you didn't do it for, I mean, don't get me wrong now. You dress up every Wednesday, but that first Chicken Wednesday, man, everybody was out there.
You
hear me?
ironed the shants, everything. It's just perfect.
I know you did not. I know you did not just go there. Did you really?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Okay.
But no, that's also when like all white sneakers were everything. I mean, people pull brand new shoes out. You didn't wear that brand new pair of shoes to the first day of class. You wore those shoes on Chicken Wednesday.
Yeah. See, you got your colored shoes for the Monday.
Your colorful shoes.
No, I'm sticking with it. And then for Wednesday, you bust out the all whites.
Yes.
And then, you know, the young ladies that bust out the nice dresses. And because, you know, they couldn't, you know, I mean, it's Livingston. So you couldn't dress too bundled up.
Yeah.
So, you know, things were.
You just had to let yourself breathe. Very
Exactly.
flowy.
And, you know, very flowy, so to speak. So blessings all around. One
Lord help me.
Oh,
No.
man. I'm sorry.
We doing a family show.
I don't understand anything I might have said right there that wasn't family friendly. I think that was the most positive way I could have said that, with being perfectly honest.
You're right.
Thank
True
you.
statement.
All right.
But since we brought up Chicken Wednesday, I love coming back to school for all the food. I just knew that the cafeteria was just going to bless my soul for that first week of classes. Everything was going to be delicious.
Bruh.
I mean, it continued to be good. After that, you just had to get really, really creative because, like, if you have a burger on one side and you got grilled chicken on the other, you making you a grilled chicken burger with a teriyaki skewer on it, and you're going to steam you some broccoli in the microwave. Then you are going to schedule all your other meals through everything on campus that's giving away free food. That's how I'll just live my life.
Bruh. You know,
I really want some fried chicken right now.
I really do too. But, you know, I think that's just because we're genetically predisposed to
Oh my goodness. I want the chicken.
And listen, I think I'm going to say something that no college student, and definitely no UWA student, is willing to admit, but I'm going to admit it now.
I feel like I should go ahead and say I probably do not endorse what he is about to say as an employee of the University of West Alabama.
No, you do. This is positive, because everybody always has something bad to say about the calf. Right. But you know what? That food, when you were hungry,
oh yeah,
when
it's
you
like
your
manna
time
from
need,
heaven.
When you have no money, guess what be hitting?
The calf. The great thing though is you develop personal relationships with everyone in there, and they take care of you. I will never forget the day I was in a play, Picasso at the La Plana. No, it was Eurydice I was in. That play, and I played the Lord of the Underworld, and I had this huge facial tattoo on my face done with makeup. And one of our cafeteria workers saw me, spoke like normal, like we do every day. She knew what I wanted on my plate when we came through the line. She always hooked me up. I go down and I sit down, and I see her taking off her gloves and coming from behind that line, and she is making a beeline towards me. And she just starts lighting into me about what would my mama think if she saw this tattoo on my face? How are you going to deal with that? I was like, oh, I had like a Mike Tyson style tattoo done up in makeup on, and I forgot I still had it on my face after rehearsal. And so I had to wash this thing off and show her that it was fake. She's like, oh, okay, because I was just real concerned about you, baby. Like, why would you do that to your face? I was like, man, I didn't. It's just for a grade. But thank you for looking out, because my mama would have killed me.
Yeah, but you know, we're not going to make this a UWA PSA, but that's just one of the things I like about here, because you could have those kind of personal relationships with people around here.
Yeah, there's something about this place.
I know you do not. Hey, you know what?
We're doing something that matters, so it's okay.
We've earned our stripes. Okay. So, one thing, I don't know how it was in your household, but I know for me, like, let's say I got a haircut around mid-July. Right. Yeah, we are bringing up haircuts. I got a haircut about around mid-July. So if it was getting close to school time, my household wouldn't let me get another haircut until like right before we went to school. So one thing, and because of that, it stuck with me through my adulthood. So one thing I'm excited about for back to school, if it's about the school about to start, Nicholas Finch, I'll have a fresh haircut.
Yes. See, it was similar to that in my house. My household was kind of frugal, not necessarily frugal. We just make wise money decisions. So I would get a haircut maybe once a month, every other week. My hair grow fast as like lamb's wool for real. So my dad would cut my hair normally like in between the times I would go to the barber. But I knew when school started back, I'm going to that barber shop, getting that fresh lineup, getting a nice haircut. They slapping my head with that alcohol. It's going to burn, but it's going to be a blessing. I'm going to look like somebody. My mama would always say when I would come back from the barbershop, and Corey can attest that, oh, you look like somebody now. I can claim you. It's like, so you were just going to let me run around here all nappy headed and you weren't going to claim me? Yeah. Okay, mama.
You got me looking like 4 weeks a slave over here, and you can't give me a haircut talking about I look like somebody? What you mean?
You make money now. You can go to the barbershop. The thing is, I could go to the barbershop. I just didn't feel like sitting there for hours.
And you know, and this is why I said why I continued into my adulthood.
Because truth is, I'm tired.
Because now I'll be like, man, I'm finna go get a haircut. Why? It's July 27th.
So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because school starting next week, and we both getting a haircut this week. Well, when this comes out, school have already started.
Nigga, when is it gonna August 9th, August 17th, something like that, 19, whatever. Whenever that day is,
it will be a day the Lord has made.
Just know that I will have a haircut by then. I will have a haircut that week before or that Saturday before. Point is, I'm coming back fresh, and I'm 30 years old, and I don't care. I just can't be looking like a fool in front of these kids on campus, because they will talk about you, man. These kids don't care. These kids have no soul. Teenagers are mean, man.
Hashtag roast me. Actually, don't.
No, please don't.
Don't.
You can give me roast, but do not roast me.
Nick, what's next on your list, bro?
Bro, I got like one thing left on my list.
Well, so should I hit some of mine?
Yeah,
then?
please.
Okay. Lord have mercy.
I just want to let you know before we get back to my last thing. I was telling my sister, because I was talking to her about it today. Like, the last thing on my list is gonna make me really sound like a bad person.
Oh, okay.
But it's gonna make me sound like a bad person because it's not inherently funny. But when I explain, when I explain to people why, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're a terrible person." But at the same time, I really feel you. So go ahead.
Okay. So a few more things are on my list. I had a great summer job, making bank, making money. But coming back to school, I made some real money. Like, I tutored, worked in housing, had other couple jobs. So I loved coming back to school to make some actual money that I could keep, that I could put in my pocket to pay my bills. Yes, scholarships. By the way, don't take out more student loans than you ever need. Don't do that. That's a trap. Clink, clink. Also, love seeing my friends in band. Those are other two things, because band's where I met all my friends and my wife. And it was just fun times and all that independence.
That's related to what I have to say.
Because honestly, I love coming back to school for the independence and freedom, and to see my lovely wife. She was here every day, all day. I know she got tired of me.
That is so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I too met my wife at band camp.
That one time at band camp.
Okay, so the main reason I love coming back to school, or I've loved working at school.
Am I prepared for this?
Yeah, you are. It's fine. Okay. It's to meet new people. That doesn't sound inherently funny, right?
Not really.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm scared.
Here we go. Okay, now let me start this by saying I love my wife. We have been together for almost 12 years now. But when you're younger and you're young and dumb, you like meeting new people, new ideas, new things they show. And sometimes, you know, somebody will catch you out, like, oh, wow, she is pretty. And and you just get to know them more. Now, I'm not saying I've ever done anything wrong. It's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But
because I know your wife.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still alive, right? So, so when we get back to school, I always enjoyed meeting new people, and it came across sometimes for me like I was doing wrong, but not in my head. I didn't think I was doing wrong. I'm just friendly.
Yeah, you're an extrovert. You're a social person. You thrive off of personal interaction with people.
Exactly. So I liked meeting new people, but I didn't like meeting new ugly people because
no, he didn't. Yo. Nick, we've been working on this for years. You just can't just say that.
No, I need the people to know. I won't. Yeah. I'm honest with people, right? Okay. So I don't like ugly people, but I mean, like, that doesn't mean just like the way you look. Like, it's kind of like the way you act too. And,
I know.
And so,
but the way you said it, people just.
But see, that's why
they're thinking about potted me.
But see, wow, Whitney will appreciate that joke. But man, I'm just saying, it's like you know what I mean. Like, think about all the people who you've met, all the people you've met because I introduced them to you, right?
True.
Or I decide, hey, you want to go to Waffle House with me, Whitney, and Kirstan?
True. True.
Okay.
True.
Now think about it. If I wasn't a friendly me, who some people think was kind of disrespectful or promiscuous, which is not true.
True.
We wouldn't have had the life experiences that we had.
You're very right.
Thank you.
No,
that is my closing statement.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless us, everyone.
But never mind. Some people think I'm kind of a jerk or a butt, to which I respond. I was, but also I did it out of love. It was more like if I didn't talk to you at all, that you should be more worried about me not talking to you at all.
True statement. Than
me being a jerk to you because I wasn't a jerk to anybody I didn't care about.
True statement. It's just your rough, funny way of showing jesting.
And if you've met my family.
Oh, I have. All y'all do is roast each other.
Roast 24/7.
It's similar to my folks. We say I love you by hitting each other.
I love you. Yeah.
That's all we do is fuss and arguing.
Bruh.
Me, my brother and sister, that is. But we love them.
Man, y'all are violent.
We are not violent.
Oh, listen,
we just have a lot of energy that we express through physical altercation and activity.
Where I be so scared when y'all get together. I'm like, Lord, I love them. They are my family. I hadn't seen Kaylin forever. I miss her dearly. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all are my family. We've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's my family too. And I just can't think like, oh my God, what if Corey decide he want to treat me like his actual brother and knock the fire out of me? And I'm like,
run.
I'm like, oh my God, you
just gotta run.
This is a professional athlete. He was bigger than me when I first met him. He was 12. He was 12. I'm like, oh, okay. So I thought your brother was coming to college. I thought your brother was moving in.
No, that was me.
It was you. I mean, y'all about the same height then.
We were.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. That's a big old boy.
That's a big boy. Big old cornfed boy. But I think that kind of wraps up our list.
Yeah, it does.
Of our top 10-ish reasons that we wanted to go back to school. So what do you think? Everybody that's out there listening, go over to our Facebook page, comment, tell us what you think. Tell us what reasons you wanted to go back to school.
And be honest, man. Like I just was with y'all. I hope I didn't come across as anything other than sincere when I was saying what I was saying.
You were very sincere, Nick, and I appreciate that.
Because, I didn't want to paint myself as a...
I don't know, but just paint yourself.
I didn't want to paint myself.
Especially if using the wrong paint because that pull off wrong and that hurt.
Like, I'm bright-skinned enough or I can't paint myself black. It'll be racist.
Stop. Okay, and on that note, thank you all for listening to True Comedy. I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And I'm Nicholas Finch.
Make sure you rate, subscribe, and like, and share, and tell everybody about us because we need you.
We need you.
Later.
Before we get out of here, we just got to take a moment to thank Mr. Damon Collins over at 96.3 WLYB, and he covers the Twin States. He's letting us use this studio now for our audio recording and maybe some more things in the future.
Yeah. As you can definitely tell, it sounds so much better. We want to bring you all the best product possible. So thank you so much and continue to support.